this past weekend with a banquet and a concert featuring the Bare Naked Ladies. We'll take a look at the effect this new campaign will have on campus.
Also, last Saturday's homecoming football game and tailgate brought Valpo students both past and present together for a day full of festivities. We'll have a full recap of the event up next.
Welcome to fall, everyone. We did experience some chilly-like temperatures today, but we will see some rain on Tuesday night in through Saturday, and we have some sun reappearing at the end of the weekend.
This edition of The Shield starts right now.
Live from the VUTV studio in Schnabel Hall on the campus of Valparaiso University. This is The Shield on VUTV.
Thank you for joining us on The Shield. I'm Matt Standridge.
And I'm Jessica Burns.
This past Thursday, the University Art Department held their 11th annual Draw-a-thon, hosting a total of 3 different workshops, all featuring different artistic techniques. The Draw-a-thon brought both art majors and non-majors together for an afternoon of artistic expression. One workshop featured Valpo alumni Maggie Rivera and one of her favorite printmaking techniques.
I actually participated in it as a workshop goer when I was a student here. So what we're doing here is called decalcomania. It is more commonly known or referred to or recognized in Rorschach tests. So you'll notice very symmetric prints that we make here. And the fun part of it is the printing and then finding what you see in it, seeing what your imagination pulls out of it. Then you can go back into the prints, which have these wonderful textures, because when you pull the paper apart, it kind of pulls the ink and the paint apart, and then manipulate those to create an interesting image.
This past Friday, Valparaiso University kicked off their new fundraising campaign titled Forever Valpo. The evening started off with a banquet featuring presentations by President Mark Heckler along with several distinguished Valpo alumni. President Heckler and the others focused on the importance of donating to the new campaign as well as the lives that the money will impact. After the banquet concluded, President Heckler introduced the night's entertainment. You can see just how excited the crowd was for the performance featuring both their own original songs as well as one about Valpo itself. The Bare Naked Ladies electrified the evening and helped emphasize the importance of reaching the university's fundraising goal of $250 million through the Forever Valpo campaign.
And after the concert, Valparaiso University invited students, alumni, and their families, as well as members of the community, to come out and enjoy a fireworks display. The spectacular show lasted a total of 15 minutes and provided viewers with a mesmerizing sight. It was a picturesque evening to an event-filled night.
On Saturday, students and alumni attended a pre-game tailgate event outside of Brown Field in anticipation of the Crusader football game. School pride was at an all-time high at the tailgate, creating a unique environment that only homecoming can create. Katie Nicolau has more on the story.
This past week, Valparaiso University celebrated its annual homecoming events with a kickoff to their Forever Valpo campaign, a tailgate, and football game. The campus was abuzz with alumni and students alike.
Well, so far everything seems to be going pretty good. Everyone's having a really good time. It's good to see all the alumni coming back, seeing what changes are on campus, having a good time.
The homecoming experience is great. I mean, if you look around, there's people everywhere. There's food roasting, there's pigs. I mean, we have a pig back at our house, so it's a great experience to meet up with alumni, make connections and everything. And whether it's past, present, and future, I think it's a great, culmination of everything like that.
This past Friday, the university put together a kickoff event for their new campaign, Forever Valpo. At this event, President Mark Heckler addressed both the students and alumni present. He explained what Forever Valpo means and what it means to the future of the university.
This is a watershed moment for Valparaiso University. We are about to embark on a history-making effort that is going to help secure the future of this university that means so much to every one of us. And when it's completed, Forever Valpo will strengthen our leadership position among the world's best faith-based colleges and universities. With your support, this campaign is going to provide the resources to support and establish programs that will become to be recognized as among the very best.
After the evening's festivities, we caught up with some Valpo students and found out their take on what Forever Valpo means to them and the community.
Forever Valpo to me, it's an idea. It's like I just said, the alumni coming back, and it's an idea of everyone coming together. Valpo's always gonna be like special, have a special place in everybody's heart. And I think, if you look around, I think you can just see it happening right in front of us, which is awesome. So that's the whole point of homecoming. It's pretty awesome.
To me, it means that no matter how far away from campus you go, no matter how many years it's been since you've been here, you can always come back and find a home.
For The Shield, I'm Katie Nicolau.
With many alumni back on campus this week, Alliance, an organization whose students support the LGBTQ+ community, had alumni brunch. In an attempt to reconnect with old members and establish a solid membership base, Alliance invited its past and present members back for an afternoon of reflection on the organization, along with discussing what Alliance has done in the past and what it is doing currently. Members discussed what direction they want to see the organization go in the future in order to best bring awareness about current issues that affect the LGBTQ+ community here on campus. Well, today's temperatures felt a lot more fall-like than last week, and Storm Shield meteorologist Joie Bettenhausen has a look at your weather forecast. Joy, are these temperatures going to be sticking around?
Currently, we are seeing these beautiful sunny skies. It has definitely been a chilly day. Right now, we are sitting at 69 degrees, winds out of the west at 13 miles per hour, so definitely a lot chillier for this time. Winds will die down just a little bit, but they will start to pick back up. We do have a chance for showers, which will be talked about later in the forecast. So right now, we are at 69 in Valparaiso, 71 in Kankakee, 72 in Peoria. So we definitely are seeing these fall-like temperatures that will be here for the rest of the week. Stay tuned for my upcoming forecast.
And well, after the break, we're going to have more stories for you and another look at our forecast. Stay tuned.
Valparaiso University, where passion meets purpose.
A Florida neighborhood is reeling after the death of an 18-month-old baby. Both child's mothers are being accused of the death of their adopted son. Kara Meshik has more on the story.
Well, tonight, police here are trying to piece together exactly how that toddler died. But neighbors of this couple insist this absolutely could have been prevented.
He's such a cute kid.
Jay Rivera is heartbroken to learn that little boy, 18-month-old Sebastian Lieb, has died. The two women he was living with, Angie Burry and her wife, Kim Culp, facing drug charges and considered persons of interest in the baby's death.
And it's just a shame that he didn't have a chance. you know.
Earlier this year, Rivera says he took the baby away from Angie Burry, who was walking down the street, and he suspected the baby had been hurt.
I sensed it right away. The kid took a hit or something.
Rivera called 911 and told EMS he thought the baby had been abused. He was shocked at what happened next.
Police were here the next morning, probably 3 or 4 hours. I seen the lady later on that day, so obviously nothing happened. The babies were here still.
Early Saturday morning, when he saw police outside the family's home, he knew it wasn't good. He learned Sebastian was found unresponsive and died. Another child living with the couple taken into protective custody.
My heart hit the ground. That's when I knew that it could have been completely avoided if somebody would have done something about it before.
Zephyr Hills police say they've responded to domestic incidents at Culp and Burry's home 3 times this year. Culp is baby Sebastian's legal guardian. She's related to his biological parents, who are both in prison in Ohio. Tonight, neighbors are just hoping for answers about what happened to the little boy.
May he rest in peace, and hopefully justice will be served on this one.
An autopsy is being done on that child to figure out more about how he might have died, and additional charges could be filed against the couple once those results are in. Reporting here in Zephyr Hills, Kara Moshik, ABC Action News.
Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are running neck and neck ahead of their presidential debate tonight. That's according to a new poll of likely voters by ABC News and the Washington Post. It shows Clinton 2 percentage points ahead, 46% to Trump's 44%. 5% of voters are backing Libertarian Gary Johnson.
I didn't misspeak. A 3-year-old little girl was shot here tonight in the Eastern District. This was a planned, premeditated act of retaliatory violence where we had 3 shooters, 2 of the shooters armed with handguns, and one of the shooters, we believe, was armed with a long gun of some sort that we now preliminarily believe was a shotgun.
Point lead.
8 people have been hospitalized after a shooting in Baltimore Saturday night. Police say 3 shooters opened fire on a group of people that included a father and his 3-year-old daughter. The suspects then ran away, and none of them has been identified yet. Investigators are asking anyone who may have any information to call them. The city's police commissioner says the shooting was an act of retaliation.
I didn't misspeak. A 3-year-old little girl was shot here tonight in the Eastern District. This was a planned, premeditated act of retaliatory violence where we had 3 shooters, 2 of the shooters armed with handguns, and one of the shooters, we believe, was armed with a long gun of some sort that we now preliminarily believe was a shotgun.
After the break, Storm Shield meteorologist Joie Bettenhausen will have your full weather forecast.
Later, discover how to view the night sky like never before here on campus. Stay with us.
Good morning, Valparaiso University. What's the better way to start your day than with a new jam? And WVUR has just what you need.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it... If dying young won't change your mind, baby, right.
Broadcasting sports, news, weather, and music on air, online, and on campus. WVUR is my jam.
Taking a look at our almanac here, we were at a high of 69 degrees today with a low of 48. Now that is just a little bit below our average for today, which should have been a high of 71, but look at that high of 91 degrees back in 1998. Definitely feels like something we would have experienced last week. So for our temperatures tonight, we will see 59 degrees in Valparaiso, 62 in Gary, and 58 in Joliet. So we are starting to see this general trend of cooler temperatures throughout our area, more fall-like temperatures. Tomorrow morning, we will be at 44 in Valparaiso, 46 in Gary, and 42 in Joliet. So definitely bring a jacket or a sweater because we are into those fall-like temperatures. We will reach to about 65 tomorrow during the day, but tomorrow night we will be at 57 in Valparaiso, 57 in Wheatfield, and 60 in Gary. So see, the general trend will continue. Tomorrow night we will dip down a little bit, but we will be at 49 in Valparaiso Wednesday morning, 51 in Gary, and 49 in Kankakee. So again, these general cooling of the temperatures, we will see about mid-60s on Wednesday. That will drop back down to the low 50s in Wednesday night. Taking a look at our radar, we will see some clearing skies in our area, and those clearing skies will generally trend throughout the rest of the evening into Tuesday morning. And we are tracking some rain that we could be seeing Tuesday evening throughout Wednesday. Now this rain will start to be in our area as the evening passes tomorrow and will continue throughout Wednesday early morning. We will have a chance of showers around 9 a.m. so if you're heading to class, make sure to bring a rain jacket or an umbrella. These showers will pass through, still lingering into Wednesday afternoon and through Wednesday evening. Taking a look at our weather tonight, we will see a low of 48 degrees, definitely clear skies, winds out of the west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow we will have a high of 67 degrees, sunny skies, winds out of the west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now heading to our 7-day forecast, we will see the general trend of low to mid 60s with rain throughout Wednesday through Saturday. Now that rain will dissipate into Sunday and we will see those sunny skies Sunday and Monday.
Valparaiso University Emergency Management Organization is in its beginning year, and VUTV spoke to Incident Commander Cameron Nixon about the functions and goals of the organization.
What we really wanted to do was create an organization with a wide variety of different majors and minors involved with us. And so far, we're kind of just a group of meteorology majors who had a dream to start this because we don't have a emergency management course in Valpo. Anyone can get involved in this organization, and immediately we really want a diverse group of people right now. Yeah, I mean, any student should really care that we exist as a club because we're really out there to help campus. Like we're focused on bettering ourselves and bettering ourselves to be able to be prepared in emergency situations.
Good morning, Valparaiso University. What's the better way to start your day than with a new jam? And WVUR has just what you need.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it...
If dying young won't change your mind, baby,
Broadcasting sports, news, weather, and music on air, online, and on campus. WVUR is my jam.
Welcome back. There is absolutely nothing like homecoming here in the Vale of Paradise. And so what better way to start today's jam-packed segment with some Valpo football. Crusaders running out of the tunnel at Brownfield for the second straight time as they open PFL play against Davidson to a full house. First quarter, Valpo trailing 3-0. Ryan Clark rolls left, finds G. Renee from 39 yards for the 6-point score. 7-3 Crusaders. Second quarter, Valpo trailing 13-7. Welcome to the Cody Boxrucker Show. The freshman charges left side, pushes and shoves the pile past the goal line for the touchdown. VU up 14-13. You know the old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Q3, Boxrucker again left side, this time unscathed into the end zone for a second TD. Valparaiso holds on to beat Davidson 24-20. Ring that bell loud and proud, boys. Crusaders travel to Moorhead State for more PFL action this Saturday, which leads us to wonder, Coach Cicchini, is this program on the right track?
If this is the turning point, we hope so. We really do. We feel like now that we're playing with confidence, and hopefully we'll get a couple of these injured players back in the coming weeks, and these younger guys who have played in their absence are there, and their confidence level's higher. We feel like we can hopefully use this game as a springboard to really launch us into a very successful league season here.
Valpo women's soccer at home for the second straight time as well, returning to league play against Detroit. Again, they are at home again after a very pretty rough week for them so far. This time against the Titans, see if they can get themselves back on track. 87th minute, Valpo trailing 1-0 and threatening with a corner kick. It deflects backwards off of Ava Porlier. Then Grace Rogers heads it in to tie the game with her first goal of the season. We head into overtime, but already 15 seconds in, Detroit gets a breakaway with Rachel DeLuca, and Valpo goalkeeper Tess Baird comes out and dives at the ball to stop the threat, but the contact she made with DeLuca prompts the official to eject her with a red card. So that'll bring in backup goalie Drew Moulton to hopefully block the penalty kick, and the left-footed Rachel DeLuca connects left side. Heartbreak City. Valpo falls to Detroit in overtime 2-1. Crusaders are at home again Wednesday night to host Milwaukee. Start time 7:30 Central. Mike Avery and the men's soccer team split 2 road games last week, falling to Ohio State 4-1 in Columbus Wednesday, but coming back strong over Horizon League foe Cleveland State 2-1, with Jacob Pisek and Matthew Guay each scoring their first goal of the season. They travel to Eastern Illinois tomorrow at 3 o'clock Central. But they finally come home Saturday night to host the league-leading Oakland Golden Grizzlies. That heated match is set for 7 Central. And finally, Valpo Volleyball also on the road with a pair of crucial Horizon League matches, and they too have split the week, falling to the Phoenix of Green Bay 3-1, but rallying from behind 2 sets to beat UIC 3-2, thanks to a career-best 24 kills from junior Taylor Grabowski. Crusaders are at home this weekend to host Youngstown State Friday and the reigning Horizon League champ Cleveland State Vikings on Saturday. So guys, obviously there's a lot more going on. Obviously homecoming weekend with the men's and women's golf team. They also finished their competitions this past week, as well as the softball team. They had some fall competition as well. Finally, with homecoming weekend out of the way, I can finally say with a deep breath, that is it for sports.
The sports department is definitely busy, or has been busy.
It's been absolutely hectic.
Wow.
I'm glad it's over, and we got more to come next week on The Shield.
Well, thank you, David. We'll be right back with a final look at your weather forecast.
Everyone knows John Guilford is one of the best defenders on the team. He's one of the best in the PFL, and he puts a lot of time in on the field to make sure of that, but he also puts in a lot of time off the field to do that too. He's pretty good at what he does. Pretty good. Yeah. Ow.
It's easy to walk into an interview feeling confident, knowing you'll make the right impression. Which one do you use? The Bone Crusher a little too firm. The misfire, just utter confusion. The politician, a little too creepy. The dead fish, very awkward. The hug shaker, too much commitment. Get started right away with handshake.
Well, with clear skies tonight, there should be a good opportunity to stargaze. If you enjoy looking up at the night sky, you may want to attend the Valparaiso University Observatory open houses, open to both students and community members alike. This unique program offers attendees the chance to look at the night sky like never before.
I think it's great that there's a chance for the community around the university to have this opportunity to not only look through a really professional grade telescope, but also interact with the students in the community who are already doing astrophysical research.
It gives the students an opportunity to come out here and witness firsthand how observatories operate. It gives students a lot of hands-on experience. We also have a lot of outreach programs like open house. I love the astronomy program here. We do such a good job of getting the community of Valparaiso and all the students trying involved, because people think it's astronomy, so it's sort of a dead field, but it's not. With the telescope, we've taken a picture with our CCD camera. We looked at the pinwheel galaxy, and it's fantastic. It's absolutely amazing.
I think one of the most valuable things about looking at the sky in general is that sense of wonder you get when you see an astronomical object close up.
I think it's really important to bring the public in to see the department, because it's a nice tangible way to get the public involved with both the university, the astronomy department, and the subject as a whole. My favorite memory is this guy and his 5-year-old daughter came, and they went to an open house where it was clear, and they were at the telescope, and she was so excited and she wanted to do something. So I actually allowed her to, it was really just clicking one button to move the telescope, but I let her click that button, and she got so excited to go run into the dome and see the telescope move and know that she made it do that, and she was just so excited. And I think that's just my favorite thing about open houses, is seeing the excitement and allowing a little girl whose interest in astronomy is just beginning, and to give her this experience is really invaluable.
And yes, it will be a perfect night to do some stargazing. Now, for all of us here at the Shield, David, Joy, Jess, and myself, we want to thank you for watching. We hope to see you right back here next Monday at 5. Have a great night.